Good God, oh my God. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy over. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a while since I've been on, probably about 5 months now, but we're gonna jump back into it. Just a little explanation I kind of got in over my head. I was doing video game news, I was doing YouTube videos, raising a family on top of it, and that was just way too much, so we're gonna jump back into making videos. We're not gonna do video game news anymore, just strictly videos. It's not going to be a scheduled thing, it's just going to be whenever I can do it, I'll do it. So it could be maybe 2-3 times a week, it could be once a week, who knows. We'll just see how it goes, and obviously we'll get out more and more as we go. We're going to start out with some GTA 5 LSPDFR. This is probably the game I play more than anything. I've been modding it for many years, so modding it is child's play for me now. So if you got any mods you want me to put in, or just let me know what you want to see, and I'll definitely throw it in and make it a little better. I do plan on adding a bunch of mods, obviously making these smaller towns better and stuff. We'll get some different call-out mods, all kinds of stuff. We're going to make it as realistic as we can. This is just the start though. I started from I completely deleted my game and re-downloaded it because I had so many mods in it. It was crashing quite often, so we're going to get a fresh start and get some good mods going and get a good game going. I think with the channel now, we're going to, I'm going to get cruising down the road now, but we're going to focus on more probably simulators. Something that's not really story based, so I don't have to rush through it super fast because there's so many games coming out now, I just can't keep up with that. So we're just going to keep up with some simulators. I got LSPDFR, American Truck Simulator, and if you want to see anything, just let me know and I will give it a try. But for now, I think we're going to get out on patrol. I'm excited to get back into making videos again, and we're going to go available and see what happens. It's a beautiful morning, foggy, about 6 in the morning, so we're starting a pretty early patrol here, but you know, in Los Santos, anything happens at any time. So I got ambient events, I got lots of call outs. So let's see what we can get ourselves into. Alright, so I just seen we had a car that cut over. It went from the left turn lane, jumped over to the straight lane, and then went through the light. Which, it was a green light, but he ended up going from the left lane to the right lane, so we're going to pull him over and see what's going on. Alright, we're going to run his plate real quick. I need to change that key, obviously, but we're going to run his plate. Make sure he's not dangerous before we walk up there.
Target vehicle license plate 05.
Alright, so he is clean, so let's go up there and see what his issue is, why he's jumping from lane to lane where he's not supposed to. Hello, we got you jumping over from a left turn lane over to the straight lane when you weren't supposed to. You know, no big deal, but just show me your documents. As long as you're good, we'll probably just get a simple ticket and get you out of here. Mr. Cassidy, thank you much. I'm gonna go run your stuff. I'll be right back. I did have Pet Talk AI in, so I could actually talk to the people like humans, because it's kind of weird talking to them and you get no response. But we were having a little issue with that, so I couldn't figure out how to get it, the key or whatever. Couldn't figure that stuff out, so we're just gonna, maybe I'll look into another one another day, but for now we're just gonna work without it. This guy's gotten 2 citations for seatbelt violations. Besides that, he's good. Let's check the vehicle real quick. Good on the vehicle, so we'll start getting him a citation issued here, and then we'll just go from there. We're just gonna get him for an improper lane change. He really didn't do anything bad. The light was green. He just jumped over. He did cut somebody off, but that person wasn't even moving yet. So we'll probably just give him a warning about that, and then give him a citation and let him be on his way. Alright, Mr. Cassidy, so back there you did cut somebody off, but they weren't moving, so I'm just going to give you a verbal warning for that. That was a little bit of a careless driving, so Let's try to avoid that next time, but here's your ticket for jumping. It's improper lane change. Just go to the court, get that handled, and then you're good to go. Once I get back to my vehicle, you're good to leave. Thank you much. Good God, oh my God. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy over. I don't know if he's drunk or what's going on. We're gonna let the dispatch know we're not available for calls. We're gonna pull this guy over. See what's going on. Let's run his plate real quick. God, that's annoying, but we'll get that fixed in the next episode.
Target vehicle license plate.
Alright, so
23 Queen
no
George
flags,
Paul
so
036.
let's go see what's going on with him,
Target
because that was
10-4.
that was pretty crazy what he did. Hello, Paleto Bay Police Office. You just came into that corner doing like 60 miles an hour, slammed into the wall. That was not okay. So can we get some identification, some insurance, and see what's going on, and we'll go from there. Alright, Mr. Heron, we will be right back. I'm gonna go run your stuff and see what you're looking like. Alright, so looks like he's clean. He's gotten some citations for parking block driveway, disorderly conduct, speeding under 15. I didn't clock him, so we can't really get him for speeding. We could definitely get him for reckless driving, though. But as long as the vehicle's good, so as long as he cooperates, we might just let him off with the ticket. I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to ignore that. It's definitely Grand Theft Auto crap. I did install more realistic AI, but I take it that the realism is not all the way done yet. But anyways, so I ran your stuff, you're good. I see you got a citation for speeding. You need to watch it because clearly you're speeding coming around that corner. If you don't mind, okay, I can't do it that way. We'll just ask him if he's been drinking. Have you been drinking, sir? No, I haven't had anything to drink. Well, I have probable cause that, I don't know if that's probable cause, but I'm going to call it. Just so you know, I try to be somewhat realistic, but I'm not extremely realistic, so. But anyways, we're just going to have you breathalyze, man, and if you breathalyze and you're good, we'll give you a ticket and you can be on your way, okay?
Thank you.
Alright, so he is clean. We're going to head back to the pickup and write him a citation, and we will get him on his way. We are going to get him. I think he did cause an accident. He went into that fence. I don't see any damage that was done to it, but we are going to give him an at-fault in an accident because that was not safe, and we are, instead of careless driving, we're going to bump it up a little bit because he has had a ticket for speeding before. We're going to give him some reckless driving, and then hopefully that'll obviously teach him a lesson, and hopefully we won't see him again. Hello, Mr. Heron. Unfortunately, I am going to have to cite you for reckless driving and at fault in an accident because you did smash into that fence over there. Luckily, you didn't break it, though, or I would have charged you with destruction of public or private property. I believe that's private property, but for now, we're just going to give you a ticket for reckless driving and at fault in an accident. You could just go to court. Oh, shit. Why are you stepping out of your... I accidentally hit the... I think I hit the wrong button. I think that was my fault.
Wait 1 second.
That was my fault. Okay, hold on. I got a whole mess going on here. We're going to get this taken care of, and I'll get back to you guys because I created something that is going to need fixed. Alright, we got him taken care of. We gave him his $1,300 citation, which is very expensive, but that's what he gets for being an idiot. We are going to get out of this mess before some cars start blowing up and smashing into each other, so we'll see you on the next call. Oh, what the hell? So we just had a guy just overtake us and run a red on a right. We're gonna pull him over and see why he's acting the way he is. Man, great spot to pull over, dude. Fantastic, thank you. Hello. I don't know if you know why I pulled you over. Obviously, you should, because you totally just went around me, ran a red light on a right turn. Can I see some identification, some insurance, registration, all that stuff?
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Connor. I'm gonna go see what you're looking like, and I will be right back. The fog cleared up. It's middle of the day now, so a little more clear to see a little bit better. Let's see what she has. Previous citations and arrests. No arrests. Parking near sidewalk access ramp. Hunting without a license. That has nothing to do with this. Let's check the vehicle real quick. Vehicle is completely clear, so we're just going to get her started, written up a citation. Being Grand Theft Auto, I'm not going to cite her for that terrible pullover and smashing into shit, because that's just how the game is. But we are going to give her... I don't think we could get her for improper passing, because I was at a red light. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to obviously give her running a red light. That's 100%. And then I think instead of reckless, we'll probably just give her careless driving, because she didn't really put anybody in harm, but that was definitely 100% careless driving. We'll just go give her a ticket. Maybe go from there. We might breathalyze her, and I don't know the whole probable cause for breathalyzer and stuff, so maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But I feel like that's definitely probable cause for a breathalyzer. Hello, Miss Connor. I know you probably won't want to, but I need you to give me a breathalyzer real quick, okay? Because that was god-awful driving, and I just want to make sure you're not under the influence. She's a little bit, but she is not under the, or she's not over the illegal limit. So we are going to give her her citation, and then we'll probably just let her go on about her day. Alright, Miss Connor, let's not do that again. That was really dumb. So let's keep it under the law, following the laws. You know, let's not pass people at red lights, okay? So thank you, and when I get to my vehicle, you can leave. Alright, we're going to leave her with that mess that she just got herself in and head out back available. We will be 10-8 and looking for the next call. Alright, so we just got a call to apprehend a wanted suspect. We'll look up Jerry Wakefield real quick on the police computer and find out where his location is, and we'll go get him. Suspect is charged with domestic violence in one case. He is wanted. We're going to head to his house, and we're going to pick this guy up real quick. Alright, so his house is right up here. I'm assuming that's probably him. So what we're going to do is we are just going to pull in here. We are going to flip our lights on and let people know that we're parked here for an emergency. We're going to get a backup unit because he is wanted, and I don't want to take any risks. We have a state cop right there, but obviously he's not the one. We'll just wait for our backup to get here, and then we'll go talk to him and see what's going on. Alright. Our code 2 unit is here. Let's go up to Jerry, and we'll get him in custody, and we'll take him in.
You don't have.
Alright, he's running.
Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Alright. Dispatch, we got a runner. Damn, he's fast. Oh, don't go. Oh, I thought he was gonna eat shit. Oh, I did. Oh, crap. Here, let's get some backup units on this. We'll call 3 and see if they can help us out. Alright, we ran back to our vehicle. He is a very fast runner. I believe he's down on the beach or close to the beach now. We got some other units that are chasing him down right now, so we're gonna run down. Let's turn the, I hate the tactics. I need to fix, whoops. I need to fix that so that stays off. But we're gonna head down there and we're gonna catch his ass real quick. Alright, we're gonna, oh, I was gonna say we're gonna do what that unit was doing, but we're not gonna do exactly that. We're definitely not gonna slam into a rock. We're gonna go around the rock, onto the beach. Oh shit, lost a little bit of control there. Watch out, my guy. I don't know how you're just jogging and acting like everything's normal. Is he in still that 4-wheeler? You better not. Nuh-uh. To be honest, I don't think that was legal, but it worked, so we're gonna call it good. And then we're gonna tase his ass. He's got lethal. I'll keep the non-lethal out. Alright, Jerry, put your hands up. You're done for, bud. Shit. It glitched out. I gotta... Whenever this happens, I don't know why it does that, but I need to terminate the pursuit. And then everybody will stop and act normal. And then I'll have to do it again. And then we can arrest him. So, there is a lot of problems with Grand Theft Auto and modding still, even though it's 13, 14 years later, but we make it work. We'll make it work no matter what, so. And eventually we'll get more mods in that'll hopefully fix that. Alright, Jerry. Why'd you run from us, man? You know you're not gonna run from the cops. Cops are always gonna get you. So, I know you're wanted, so I'm just gonna search you real quick and grab your ID. Whoops. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put you in the back and then have to get you out. Because I always hit the wrong button. Alright, man. Why don't you spin around, let me pat you down. I'll grab your ID, run your stuff. I already know you're wanted, but we'll see if you got anything else going with you. Alright, he's good to go. I'm gonna put more realistic stuff to find too, because there's a lot of yellow crap like powders and stuff that pop up that almost every time, so I just quit dealing with that just because every single person I search is gonna have something like that on them. So for now we're just gonna ignore that and just make it a little more realistic. Let's search Jerry's information. Obviously he had a warrant. I don't think it was for destroying or concealing evidence, but I don't remember honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an arrest report. We're going to get him for a warrant, and we're also going to get him for... where are you? Not obstruction. Resisting arrest. There we go. And then I think that's about it. He really didn't have nothing on him. He didn't have weapons, drugs. Pretty much all he did was he was wanted and ran from us. So... that's what he's going to get charged with, but I'm sure the warrant's going to put him in prison for a bit. I don't ever transport the people because it takes forever. If you guys do want to see that, just let me know and I will start doing that, but my personal opinion, I don't like doing that. It just takes too long. I'd rather be out on patrol. So this guy's going to grab Jerry and take him in, and then we are going to get back out on patrol and see what else we can find. So real quick, I totally forgot Jerry just stole that four-wheeler. We didn't charge him with it for possession of a stolen vehicle, I guess. I don't know. I can't really get him for Grand Theft Auto. He didn't point a gun at anybody and take it, but we'll just pretend that didn't happen and maybe get him with that later. Who knows? Alright, so we just got a call for a domestic disturbance here in Toledo Bay. So we're gonna... oh, what are you doing, man? Jesus, learn how to drive. Alright, so we're gonna head over to this location real quick and see what's going on there. Dude, what is wrong with people? Do you not see flashing lights? Alright, looks like we're pulling up to the house now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just park over here for now. We're gonna get another unit to come in just because being a domestic violence is probably gonna be more than one person. We do have myself and my other unit with me, but probably be better just to have another unit come in. And unfortunately, I did download some sheriff cars that do spawn as unmarked, which I didn't realize that. But for now, we're just gonna have to work with it. I'll get some other cars in eventually. Hey, how's it going? Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Hello there, sir. How are you? And what seems to be the problem? I have gotten a call from your neighbor saying that you and another person were arguing. Victim. Hello, officer. I'm doing fine. Well, kind of. I'm trying to kick my buddy out of my house because he's refusing to pay his rent. Yes, that is a good reason to kick somebody out. I see. How much does he owe you? Holy crap. $2,589. That's what I charge every month because I'm trying to pay my mortgage and other bills. Well, that's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, officer. So, obviously, he is overcharging for rent, but it seems like he is the landlord. So, unfortunately, we are gonna have to do what he wants us to do. Which, if that guy couldn't pay it, he obviously shouldn't have taken it. Alright, it looks like our other unit made it to her before we did. Excuse me. He said he was mentioning it was a man. I don't know if that's the man. Do I have to knock on a door or something? Not that door. pretty sure that's the person. So we're just gonna treat it as this person being the one that's not paying rent, because obviously our unit is standing at them, so they have to be the person. But it isn't blipping on my map or nothing. But we'll just continue from here and see how it goes. And night is falling. We worked through the whole day. Didn't get a whole lot, so we're just gonna bring her out front here, question her. Excuse me, I need your name. We'll run her real quick, see if she's good. Her driver's license is suspended, but she was not driving, so that has nothing to do with us. She is good. Let's go check the landlord real quick, make sure they're good, and then we will go about what we need to do from there. Hello, I forgot to ask you before, but I need your ID to get your name. Put you in the system, run you, see what's going on from there. Mr. Charles, he's good to go. I wish I could ask him if he gave her a 30-day notice, because you do have to give a 30-day notice to kick somebody out of your house. So I think, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to play it by the rules. So Charles, I'd hate to say it, but you're gonna have to give her a 30-day notice. I will put it in the system, let the system know. If she's not gone by 30 days, give us another call. We'll come back, and then we will escort her off the property. But for now, the only thing I could tell you and I could recommend is you give her 30-day notice, and then just go from there. If she doesn't leave, give us a call again, and then we'll go get her off your property. So I'm going to go let her know that you're going to give her 30-day notice, and then she will have 30 days to leave the premises. So your landlord is upset with you. I guess you're behind on rent, about $2,589. He does want you off the property since you are behind on rent. Unfortunately, that is very high rent. I would not pay that. I would recommend going and finding somewhere else to rent. But he is giving you a 30-day notice. You have 30 days to get off the premises, or we will have to come escort you off. So with the issue that's going on, that's the only thing I could recommend, is just going to find somewhere else to live. So just don't cause issues, avoid each other, and then just go about your business and try to get out of here. So thank you for giving me your time, and you're free to go. And then we'll go let him know what's going on, and then you guys can go about your business. Okay, you're just gonna walk down a cliff. Okay. Alright, Charles, so we did let her know she does have a 30-day notice. Hopefully she'll be out of here by then. Like I said, if she is not, give us another call. We'll come back and get her out. So just try to avoid her. Don't try to cause any situation. Just give it 30 days. Go from there. So have a good night, and if there's any issues, give us another call.
Oh, damn it! Thought you was someone else!
Attention all units.
Alright, so that domestic
4.
disturbance
No
is
All
code 4.
units return to patrol.
We are going to head back out on patrol and try to get something else going. Oh my god, another one? Oh, and a left turn. That's worse than the last one a little bit. We are going to pull them over and run their shit and see what they're doing, I guess. Alright, let's get their plate ran and see what they come back. Hopefully they come back clean. Just getting a simple citation.
Target
Probably
vehicle
a couple
license
citations
plate.
for that. So they are clean.
42 Nora George
We're gonna
Mary
get their name,
064.
see what's going
Target
on.
is 10-4.
Hello, do you know why I stopped you? You should, because you totally went around me at a red light and took a left turn at a red light. You did a couple illegal things back there, so if I could just have your ID, registration, insurance, I'll get that ran and then see what you come up as.
Thank you.
And then we will go from there. So thank you much, Mr. Ryan. I will be right back. So he is on probation, but I don't think anything he did is... I don't know about probation, but I don't think anything he did is going to jeopardize his probation. But he has had citations for seatbelt violation, open container jaywalking, and he had an arrest for solicitation, but that's nothing here. Let's check the vehicle real quick, make sure the vehicle's clean. Vehicle is clean, so we'll get him a citation started. We're going to get him for vehicle operation. We'll go running a red light, obviously. I am going to not get him with improper turn. I am going to just cite him for reckless driving and running a red light, and we'll just, honestly, I don't see there's really no need to give him improper turn. Even though that technically was an improper turn, but we'll be nice. So, hello, Mr. Ryan. We got a couple citations for you. We got reckless driving and running a red light. I wouldn't recommend doing that again, especially if a cop is in front of you sitting at a red light. That's probably the dumbest time to do it. So just take this ticket, go to the court, pay it. If you want to fight it, I'll see you in court, but you ain't gonna win. I got you on dash cam doing that, so. When I get back to my vehicle, you're free to leave and just drive a little safer, please. You're putting other people's lives at risk. So, have a good night. Ooh.
Dispatch, we have the suspect in sight.
So we just let him off, and it looks like we just have somebody running. I'm not really sure why. But we're gonna go. Oops. Let's pretend that didn't happen. But we're gonna catch this guy and go see why he's running. There he is, running on the sidewalk. See if we can't cut him off and see if the other units can't stop him. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. Pull the taser out. Get him!
Hold it right there, dumbass!
Man, you're a scrawny boy, aren't you? Taser probably hurt real bad. Oh, man. I hate this shit. God damn it. Gotta terminate the pursuit again. I don't know why it does that. Anytime I'm ever in a pursuit, I need to remember to let the other units arrest him because... Crap, he's still running. Let me get him real quick. Oh, bad shot. Bad shot. We'll get him. I'm gonna go get this guy. He's pissing me off, and then I will get back to you guys. Alright, looks like the state cop got him. Thank goodness. Just pull in here real quick. Good job, man. He was a little fast for me, but obviously you got him. Alright. Can I get your name from you so I could run you through dispatch real quick? See why you're running for no reason at all? Mr. Anders Jackson. He's valid and clean. We'll give him a pat down and see if he has anything on him. Maybe that's why he is running. And he had a baggie of meth. So yeah, that would be a reason to run. Alright, Mr. Jackson. We got a baggie of meth on you. I see why you ran, but you still shouldn't run from the police because that just gained you an extra charge. So, I guess we ran his name, pat him down. I'm gonna get a police arrest going. Alright, so he is super clean. He's only had a citation for hunting without a expired license. So, he might have pretty good luck in court. Like, he might not get slammed real hard for this, but obviously we are going to get him for the meth. And we are going to get him for... I'm going to put more realistic, you know, prices and actual stuff in this, too. This is just the stock LSPDFR charges. Crap, what was that again? Oh, yeah. Nonviolent crimes, resisting arrest. So we'll just get him for the resisting arrest and the methamphetamines. And then, he could spend a few days in jail and think about what he did. I bet if he didn't run at all, he would have never been caught. Alright, Mr. Jackson, you ran for no reason. If you didn't run, I didn't know if you had another cop after you, but if you didn't run, you probably honestly would have never even been talked to, so you kind of got yourself busted for that one. We're going to get you for meth and resisting arrest. So, I have a buddy coming to pick you up. He'll take you in.
Required in Paleto Bay.
Probably spend a few nights in jail and then probably come back out, but I wouldn't recommend running from the cops again because that's what's going to make it worse. But anyways, have a good rest of your night and
Inbred
don't do it again. That's all I got to say. Alright, so we got a call. It's for another wanted suspect, Dante something. Supposedly he lives up here in these little homeless camp things. So we're just going to pull up here. We're going to block the way out of here. We're going to get in maybe a couple more units because I know there's a lot of people in here just in case. And then we're going to go hunt this guy down and see if we can't find him. Alright, so we got the exit blocked off pretty good. We got 3 units. Well, 3 vehicles, I guess. 2, 4, 6 units. So I feel we should be pretty good about this. This RV's an idiot. He totally just ran up and smashed into our cars, but I'm going to ignore that for now because we got a call out to do. But we're going to go up here and see if we can't find Mr. Dante. I'm assuming he probably lives in that house. Looks like we got somebody standing there. We're gonna have our lethal out just in case. You never know with these wanted subjects. They usually always take off running, but if by the slightest chance, oh my god, I got a whole army behind me. But just by the slightest chance, if they do pull a weapon out, I'm ready to go. Oh, yep, there we go. We'll let our partner go in and take him down because it always glitches out for me. But that right there, that is why I wanted that lethal out, because he had a gun on him. It would have taken a split second. I don't know how to pick it up. How do I pick it up? Oh well. It would have taken a split second, and then he would have totally blasted us away. So we're gonna run his name, make sure he is wanted. I did run his name to find out where he lived anyway, so we know he's wanted. But so he does have an outstanding warrant. We're gonna get him back to the vehicles, and then we'll probably do a body search and then charge him and send him on his way. Alright, man, you got any needles, anything I need to know about, anything that's gonna poke me? We're just gonna patch you down, make sure you don't have nothing on you. He did have illegal prescription pills, so that'll be another charge for him. I don't really need to do anything else. So we'll get in here and start getting the arrest report written up and then get him booked and taken care of. So Mr. Dante here, we're going to get him for resisting arrest and warrant for arrest because originally it was just going to be the warrant for arrest. Or, you know what? No. He didn't take off. He gave up instantly. I don't know why I'm trying to give him resisting arrest. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. But he dropped his gun until he gave up. So we will just do the warrant for arrest, and that'll be literally the only thing he's charged for. Which he is clean, so he might not slam him too bad. But we're just going to get another unit. I'm assuming it's probably going to be one of these units, but they'll take him in for us. I'm going to get back out on the road. And just to let you guys know, we jumped over to Grapeseed. I know we're Paleto Bay Police. But I think we're a little out of jurisdiction, but we're going to get a little bit of a new patrol going just to get a little bit of a new area. Abandoned bicycle. And toxic. So we're going to go see.
I mark you en route to the location.
Back to patrol, just to let you guys know we're in Grapeseed. That's all I wanted to say. Alright, so it looks like we got a mountain lion here. We're going to try to scare it off away from the residents. It doesn't need to be around houses. There's animals, there's probably pets, there's probably children around here. We don't need no mountain lions roaming around. Come on, get back to the woods, my guy. Alright. Pretty simple. We'll just scare him off and hope he stays away. Alright, I think we just ended up finding a drunk driver. We're going to pull this person over and see what that was about. They just did a huge swerve into the other lane with another vehicle coming at them. So, just make sure that they're okay and nothing's going wrong. And we did switch over. We're going to get this guy to pull over a little bit better because that was not a good pullover. But, anyways, we ended up switching over to the unmarked FPIU. Get a little bit different for the end of this episode. Let's go up to this guy and see what's going on with him. Looks like he's got a passenger. Hey man, what's going on? You swerved pretty bad back there. You went over to the end of the other lane. You did have an oncoming car at you. So, I just wanted to make sure that you're good, you know, not drunk or no medical issues. Do you happen to have your ID, registration, and insurance on you that I can run real quick and we'll go from there and see what's going on?
Thank you.
Mr. TJ, thank you much. If you don't mind, Mr. Passenger, can I get your ID as well? Just make sure you're good to go. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. So we got Mr. Crane and Mr. Gonzalez. Run them and make sure both of them are good. So, the driver, good to go. He had a citation for failure to display license plate, but he obviously has a license plate. Mario, speeding, expired vehicle tag. Besides that, he's good. And the vehicle is good to go. So, I think before we do start getting him a citation right up, we do have the smell of alcohol on him. So we are just going to triple check, make sure that he has not been drinking and driving. Just because I smell it, I'm pretty sure that gives us probable cause to get a breathalyzer. So I have a feeling he might come up
Thank you.
over. Yes, way over. Alright, man, I need you to step out. You know you should not be driving.
Hold it!
Turn around, place your hands behind your back, please. Put myself in the way, I don't know why I pulled that out.
I got you now.
You are under arrest for DUI, or driving while intoxicated. I'm going to bring you to the front of my rig, okay? And then we're going to pat you down, make sure you have nothing on you. Do you have anything that's going to poke, stick, or hurt me? Or anything I need to know about before I search you? Let's see what he's got on him. Give him a show to those people over there. Bag of town powder and brown powder, but you know, we're gonna ignore those because those pop up with every single person I search, so that's kind of unrealistic, so we're gonna ignore them. So he is good, he's clean. He obviously was driving while intoxicated though. We're gonna check this guy. His license is good. He doesn't have nothing on him, and the vehicle doesn't have anything in it.
Wait 1 second.
We might let him off with the vehicle, but we are just gonna check him and go from there. Excuse me. I need your name, sir. I'm gonna run it in the system, make sure you're good, and if you are good, we might just let you take the vehicle and go if everything's good to go. Alright, so he is good. Do you mind if I give you a quick pat down real quick, make sure you have nothing illegal on you? Might as well while we're here, right? If you have nothing on you, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to search you. So he's good to go. We're going to give the car search real quick. We'll check the driver's side. Obviously it checks all the sides, but we'll check the driver's side just because the driver was driving while intoxicated. So nothing in the car. He's good to go. I think I'm gonna get we'll get another unit responding here because we're gonna need a
Backup needed in
transport anyways. We'll breathalyze him to double check, make sure he's not drunk too, obviously. But then, if he is good, we'll let him go with the car. Alright, man. If you have not been drinking, I'm gonna have you give me a breathalyzer. But if you haven't been drinking, we're gonna let you take off with the car and head home. Your buddy here is going to be going to jail tonight. He is double the limit, so... Alright, you're good to go. You could get in the car and take off, man. You're free to go. No need to stay here and hang around. But for you, man, I am going to start getting an arrest report written up for DUI and careless. And I might just get you going over the divider. We'll see. See how nice I feel. Alright, so we're going to get him for driving under the influence. And... I don't want to slam him with reckless driving because that's a big one. So I think what we're going to do, since we can't really arrest him for going over the line, we can give him a citation, but we'll just do driving the wrong way and driving under the influence. Maybe that'll get him to learn a lesson. Maybe he won't do it again. I don't know. If so, we'll just stop him and arrest him again. But for now, that's what he's going to get. Alright, man, if you don't mind, can you transport him for us?
Assistance required in the Alamo Sea.
Unmarked vehicle, so
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna head back out on patrol and try and get some more guys for us. Alright, have a good day. Alright, we might slam out one more call and one more traffic stop, and then we'll probably call it good for the night for now. So, let's go see what we can find. Alright, we got a dirt biker, no helmet, no plate. So we're gonna flip around, pull him over. As long as everything's good, he'll just get a citation and be on his way. Alright, he doesn't have a plate, so we can't really run his plate. So we're gonna go up and talk to him and see what's going on. Hey man, you know why I pulled you over, right? No helmet, no plate. The helmet isn't a big deal. As long as you're over 18, you legally do not have to wear a helmet. But you do not have a legal vehicle to be on the highway. So could I just get your ID, registration, insurance for this vehicle, please? I'm gonna head back, get you ran. We'll see what you look like, and then as long as everything's good, we'll have you on your way. I'll be right back. Mr. Jason Day. And he's had a citation, loitering, seatbelt violation. Besides that, he's good. Vehicle. The registration on the vehicle is expired. But being a dirt bike, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I think we're just going to start a citation for him for vehicle. Right there, unroadworthy vehicle. So that's what we're going to get him with just for now. I mean, he hasn't really done anything extremely dangerous or put anybody's life at risk except his own, but without a helmet. Alright, man, so I got you a citation for 1,000 written up. It's just unroadworthy vehicle. If you want to ride it on the street, you know, you got to get a plate, got to get blinkers, mirrors and all that, so I am feeling nice today, so I'm going to let you ride this home. I'm not going to get it towed or nothing. I'm not going to search you or nothing. But next time, you know, it's an off-road vehicle. Keep it off-road. Don't keep it on the road. So, here's your ticket. When I get back in my vehicle, you are good to go. Have a good rest of your day. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call that the end of this. I don't want to say episodes. I'm not going to do episodes anymore. They're going to be more like Let's Plays, so I'm going to end this one here. I feel it was a really good episode for the first LSPDR, but anything you want to know or want me to do, just let me know. Any mods you want me to put in, let me know. I will be adding more mods before the next episode, obviously. Oh, Peepin' Tom, that would have been a good one, but maybe next episode we'll jump into the city, do a city patrol, see what we feel like. But for now, decent patrol. What I gotta say is thank you for watching. They'll only get better from here. You know, you gotta start somewhere, figure out how to do it. But anyways, thank you for watching the episode. Like I said, I'm not super realistic about it, but I try to be somewhat realistic to make it somewhat fun, but keep it more entertaining as well. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.